Well, this past Saturday, thousands of music fans flocked to the Intellos Wireless Pavilion in Portsmouth to see Grammy-winning artist Bruce Hornsby from Williamsburg.
Local guy, but Hornsby wasn't the only Grammy winner from the area on that stage that night. Brian Parsons has more on Bela Fleck and the Flecktones bassist, Victor Wooten.
He's an author, a composer, a teacher, a father, a husband. He's also recognized as one of the top bass players in the entire world, and he's from right here in Hampton Roads. Victor Wooten is in his element. On stage, playing bass like no one else, with an attentive audience watching every move. Included in the crowd, family and friends that have seen him grow into one of the best in the business.
My formative years growing up were spent in Newport News. From, I guess maybe third grade, which was 1973, all the way to 1988. So those are the years where I did a lot of music playing, made most of my long-lasting friends. And so, yeah, I still say that I'm from Virginia.
The Denby High School graduate has been playing professionally with his brothers since he was 5 years old. But it was a job in Williamsburg that helped lay the foundation for his career.
But in 1981, I got hired at Busch Gardens in the Bluegrass Country Show. And actually, I was first hired as a bluegrass fiddle player, which I don't know if they knew that, but I had never played fiddle in my life. So I just learned how to play fiddle so I could get the job. I was 16 at the time and technically too young to be in their live entertainment department. But some kind of way my brothers talked them into it, so I started working there. And I worked there on and off from 1981 to 1987. And I don't know that I'd be here talking to you today if I hadn't worked at Busch Gardens.
From there, Wooten and his brother Roy joined forces with Bela Fleck to form the critically acclaimed band, Bela Fleck and the Flecktones.
I went to Nashville for 4 days first just to visit, and I met a woman there named Jonelle Mosser. Incredible vocalist, like a rock and soul, little short, auburn-haired woman, just amazing voice. And she asked me to come back and be in her band. So I moved to Nashville really to do that. But at the same time, I was hanging out with Bela a lot. And when Bela got the idea of putting the band together for a one-time show, we put this current band together that we're playing with today. Howard Levy on harmonica, my brother, we call him Future Man, on drums and the electronic thing he had invented, and then Bela was on banjo. We were supposed to get together for one show back in 1988 because I was playing with Jonelle, but that one show led to more shows and more shows. Eventually I had to leave Jonelle's band and started doing the Flecktones full-time.
Wooten has performed and recorded with Branford Marsalis, Prince, Bruce Hornsby, Chick Corea, and Dave Matthews, to name a few. His diversity on the stage comes through when he's playing with the Flecktones, a band with a sound all its own.
The band is all over the place. So I think some fans said we were a mixture of bebop and bluegrass, and some people called our music blue bop. So, we'll go with that, blue bop.
Wooten is as credentialed at his craft as anyone. He's won 5 Grammys, and he's been named Bass Player Magazine's Bassist of the Year 3 times.
Awards are given to you by other people. Awards are based on what other people think. And so what other people think doesn't change who I am to me. No matter what you thought about me, I'd be doing exactly this, because this is what I love to do. So because I get to make a living doing what I love to do, I feel satisfied. The awards and the gratitude from outside sources, that's just icing on the cake. It makes me feel wonderful.
When Victor Wooten's not on the road with the Flecktones, he keeps plenty busy. He just started his own record label, he wrote a book, and he runs music camps in Tennessee.
I've been running camps in Tennessee for 12 years. I teach at every camp 24 hours of the day, and we have a bunch of wonderful instructors, just always releasing new things, I mean, because the people support what I do, it allows me to continue to do it.
Living the dream.
Living the dream, making it a reality. Yeah, there you go.
Wooten has a new solo album coming out next month on his own record label, and he's back on the road with the Flecktones with dates booked through the end of the year. Reporting for Fox 43 News, I'm Brian Parsons.
Victor said living the dream. I think Brian Parsons was living the dream there.
What a cool cat he is.
It's a great story.
Yeah.
Friday night, by the way, Hampton Roads will be rocking with some bands from my era. Journey, Foreigner.
Journey,
Night Ranger. Yeah.
Without Steve Perry, though.
Without Steve Perry. Well, I know that's kind of a bummer. But they're going to be playing at Farm Bureau Live, formerly the Virginia Beach Amphitheater.
And you'll hear all the classic hits from all three bands. Maybe we should sing a couple songs for folks. Very limited number of tickets are still on sale, but you have to hurry. The show starts at 7.
Anytime.